Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rivcal. So, I did a little bit of research and discovered once you get your passive up to rank 9, it will also show up in your skill list, meaning it's always on. The trick here is that you can also equip it as a passive and double up. So where we were absolutely ridiculous before, we are now doubly so. That is why we have regenerator sparkles, that is why we have everything else. So I set up a shortcut here for the Zangetsuto for a boss fight, because we're pretty much at that point. There's only a few things left, and it sounds like there's a secondary area after this boss fight. So from what I can tell, we should still be able to explore after we're done. But in order to move forward, we do need to take breaks. Hey, there's the ground, finally. And there's Celeste's key, which is one of the other boss fights? Maybe? There is another boss fight? 8-bit nightmare. I have no idea what's going on, but okay. This is a thing. These guys must have a very high drop rate, which I'm assuming means that they're a short area. Looks like it's just an additional little Castlevania tribute area. Is this going to be blatant ripoff of Dracula fight? I'm assuming. this is actually a pretty intense boss fight. Guess I didn't eat that yet. Let's do it.
Scrumptious.
There we go. Keep it flame. I'm very confused by what just happened, but that was the thing. Hey, legendary equipment. That sounds pretty cool. Kind of feel like before I wander further, I should be taking a look at that and maybe the Celeste key. So that's familiar. Celeste must be that one. So actually, we just need to cut across. Okay. Celeste's room. That's awful. Okay then. Well, I'm still not sure what to do there. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe it's an Easter egg. Okay. I think it's time. Actually, no, it's not. I'm wrong. Once again, I'm horribly wrong. Because I totally forgot about the fact that I just got that new crafting thing, and also, more importantly, I don't have any potions. I do want to check real quick.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Revenant. Okay. I was just curious if it mentioned Celeste in there. It's like the one is the millionaire.
What are you looking to buy?
Which makes complete sense.
Is there many thanks? Is this right? Then we have a deal. Is this? Then we have a deal. Is this right? Can I help you? Is this right? Can I help you with something? Is this right? Can I help? Then we have a deal.
Okay, we're gonna save time
Thank.
for once.
What are we transmuting this time?
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
There, all done.
Okay. So that's stupid. Like, the stuff on that is, or the just list of stuff there is ridiculous, but I'm assuming that the requirements for it are all very rare. Okay. So yeah, we don't have or Halcom in any form. Sleeve. There's the Ravalar. Bang, which we don't have. Ravabaral, which we don't have. So we can get this. We actually had this stuff to make this before, at least. This is like barely better than what we've got. I also have no idea how all of these crazy weapons fall in with the 16-bit or the 32-bit weapons. Because part of me would like to get like a part of me wants to get a greatsword, but I already have a really good greatsword, and I feel like that would be probably overshadowed. I don't like a lot of the other weapon types that much. Part of me wants to go boots. Part of me is curious if there's like a dagger or something like that. It could just be an alternative. It looks like there's not a dagger.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
So one random little note here. With these augments, the rank thing means that if we get all of these up to rank 9, we just get those bonuses all the time. Just a good reminder. Okay, I'm gonna stop getting distracted. Finish getting all my potions and stuff.
Hello? What are you looking to buy? Then we have a deal. Is this right? Thank you. Thank.
What are we transmuting this time?
I'll go with this. 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 I'll go with this.
There, all done.
So I was doing those carefully one at a time because I wanted to potentially allow Forgot that I had gold in it. I'm not using it. And I can make more. Or buy more. And it costs 18 alcohol, so I can't do that anyway. Okay. Next. I have not actually checked the library in a while, so we're gonna do that quick.
I've come.
with this. I'll go with this.
I mean, no, that's probably a bit much. I'm actually tempted to go this route.
Be certain to return.
Movement speed is good. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. Gotta go fast. Okay. This should be it.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
What took you so long? Well, now that you've tasted the power of so many shards, I presume you're ready to join me.
You presume wrongly. I'm here to keep my promise to you, and nothing else.
What promise?
You really have forgotten then? I swore to you that I would stop you if your Shardbinder power ever manifested itself against your will. You made the same oath to me.
Please! You think I wield this power unwillingly?
I do. I've known it since our meeting on the Galleon. But there was a moment when I saw a flicker of the real Jeeble beneath all that hate.
Fool! I've had enough! If you want to stop me, you'll have to do it by force.
As you wish. It's time to free you of this once and for all.
Next time, obey.
Okay.
Ha! Vi- Iska! Ha!
Predictable!
Vaiska!
Forgive me,
What?
but was it the right...
Pretty sure that's not how that's supposed to work.
With that many shards bound to you, you will be all too easy to possess.
Oh. I'm not sure what just happened there. So, apparently I did too much damage. So, from what I was seeing, to get the good ending, you have to kill the demon without killing you.
What took...
I swore...
Next time, obey.
So, when we kill people, we turn.
I have
Did he just...
Vaiska! At last, the Liber Logi is mine!
Think again.
Oh. Okay.
Miriam, I've missed you.
I knew you were in there. I knew it.
You kept your promise. Thank you.
What's going on? No, the corruption shouldn't spread this fast.
It's better this way. The world can be rid of me. But this castle, we can't allow it to.
Shh, I know. I know I'll destroy it. But you're going to live, Jibor.
I'm glad I got to see you smile. One last.
Jibor.
I'm assuming
shouldn't
that's
have
why
come
you
to
don't
this, my
do
friend.
that much. Why you shouldn't have too many shards.
Are you ready, Johannes?
I am if you are.
Yes. I have a new promise to keep.
Nice.
If you plan to destroy the castle, you won't be able to do it without the Liber Logaeth.
Then I need to track down Alfred.
Gremory will be after him too. Tracking Gremory might be faster.
The moon, you mean? I'll try it.
That was pretty cool. I'm really curious how to get through there.
Take this!
Let's see. So there were like a couple hallways that had very prominent moon scenery featured in the background. Like where scenes played out. I want to say it was like somewhere in this area. And I guess we'll just... Yeah, that one. That's the one I was talking about.
Curse you.
So we'll see how this works. Okay, so we can get back. That was actually my biggest concern, was that I was gonna go into whatever this post-game area is and not be able to get back. This is kind of cool. Just a bunch of giant versions of old enemies. Almost like you're shrunk down. I'm not going to go too far here because, well, reasons. But, oh. Because these videos are already probably long enough.
Alfred!
The book.
The Liber Logaeth? What about it?
She stole it.
I brought your apprentice like you. What happened here?
Master, who did this to you?
Thank you, Zangetsu. Johannes, I must beg a boon of you.
What? All right.
Miriam, we need to talk.
Yes. I thought Alfred was our enemy.
Dominique seemed so keen on pitting me against the old alchemist that I decided to have a word with him after you and I fought. And unfortunately, he confirmed my suspicion.
Which is?
Dominique has been manipulating us this whole time. I'm not certain why.
Wait, what?
If she had wanted to deal with this mess in an expedient manner, she would have sent you and me to deal with Jebel together. But instead, she divided our strength and insisted I chase after Alfred. It didn't make any sense. Alfred was never trying to get in our way.
I'm not sure about you, but he got in my way.
You misunderstand. All he wanted was to keep you as far away from the castle as possible.
Why?
Because you were the most attuned.
Attuned to what?
Of all the humans transplanted with Crystal, you had the greatest ability to wield the demon's power.
Nice.
Alfred feared you would be used.
Then why didn't he say so?
Would you have believed him? Dominique had already won over you and Johannes both, and even if you had been inclined to listen, he knew you too well to think that you would back down.
I suppose I wouldn't have. What do you think Dominique is plotting?
As I said, I know not. We will just have to find her and ask her.
Miriam, the Master wants to talk to you.
Miriam, forgive me for dragging you into all this. I am responsible for all your misfortunes. I hope you can find it in your heart to...
Alfred?
He must have known he would not leave here alive. We can grieve later. Right now, we need to put an end to all this, or his death will mean nothing.
You're right.
Okay.
Johannes, he explained everything to you.
Yes, I know what I need to do.
Then let us begin. First, Gremory. She can't be far. But her mastery of subspace allows her to move about freely.
In other words, she's likely to slip away again.
I have a way of stopping her from leaving. She knows I have given up the Zangetsuto, and will spring at me then, believing me powerless. That is when you strike. I will go on ahead. Join me as soon as you think you are ready.
Okay. So my big concern here
I can't do much of anything until you get back the Liber Logaeth. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. But for now, this is in your hands, Miriam. Be safe.
I will, Johannes.
I'll be in the village if you need me.
So, I kind of called the plot twist, which it really just means they did a good job foreshadowing. I want to double check how shop works now before I save it.
Take this!
I do enjoy movement speeds ever so much. So if you, that is why I was swapping saves before I went in and was doing the cutscene and stuff. So I wanted to make sure that there wasn't actually any point of no return coming up, basically.
Hello,
That was
miss.
also my guess.
Huh. No Dominique?
Oh, well, she said she had something to take care of. I'm holding down the fort while she's...
Oh, good girl. But who will handle these shards for me?
Oh, well, don't worry. She taught me how to do it.
What? That sounds horribly unsafe.
It's true.
Well, try me. You'll see. Oh, what would you like to sell? Is this Carl? Thank you. Is this right? Carl, thank you. Is this right? So, what'll it be?
That's a boss.
Is it here you are?
Boss.
Is this right? Here you are.
We're at 8 pickpocket, which I missed somehow. I should check how to rank that up. Actually, what I should really do is save and call this video.
Stay. What are we transmuting this time?
I'll check. It would.
I've learned the truth about your slumber, Miriam. As I suspected, it was Alfred's doing.
Why did Alfred choose me?
To create a catalyst capable of stopping time must have taken years upon... He only had time to save one of you,
But why me then?
because you were the most attuned.
Zangetsu said the same thing.
To put it a different way, if all the crystal of all the shardbinders had been brought together to create one big catalyst, then your power would have accounted for half of it.
I'm not sure if that's something to be proud of.
With half the catalyst's power missing, Alfred knew the experiment would fail. Blood would be spilled, but at least the world would have some chance of being able to stop the demons.
Nice.
Granted, even half the shardbinder's power caused unthinkable tragedy.
That is actually really cool.
Yes, it did.
But Alfred must have realized the experiment was going to proceed regardless of our objections, and decided half measures were better than no measures at all.
It sounds as though you found a little forgiveness for him.
Okay. So, when we're up here, we're going to spend some time exploring whatever this is. we're going to yeah, basically it's a matter of what we want to do at this point. There's new area to explore over here, which looks like from the percentage of the map that's left is pretty sizable. We've got some farming and grinding we can do, but I suspect we're going to need to go up here to actually get some of the materials we need. So I think I'm gonna focus a little bit on getting, like, I'd really like to get some of these other, now that I know how it works, I'd like to get some of these other passives up. Like, I'm glad I have some of these, but it'd be really nice to just be able to have them without, like, especially like words of wisdom and yeah. No, words of wisdom would be really nice. Pickpocket would be nice. Alchemic bounty is a ways off, but being able to double that up would be nice. So yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one.